Just go ahead, start there. Give it
Yeah,
a shot. Open things up again, man.
I believe that my calling is to be the leader of the free world.
What does that mean to you? Does it mean do you have a plan that's different than the plans that have been implemented before? What is it about that is your calling?
Parallel to the way the music industry works and the way the world currently works, and the influence that America has on other countries and the way governments work. I'm not in war with the music industry. It's just, it's time for us to innovate. And we need to have contracts that make sense with exactly how we sell music. You know, that's the reason why I compare what's happening in the music industry to Me Too, because artists are, you've heard that term before. This is not like a new thing that I'm making up. The contracts are made to the artist. Michael Jackson not waking up one day, Prince not waking up one day, Bruce and Brandon Lee, Bob Marley, all of these things have crossed my mind, you know, as I'm going and saying I need to innovate what these contracts are, not just for me, but for all artists. It's not about me getting my masters back. It's about freedom. Every vicinity, and that's like every 20 years. That's like decade is 10, vicinity is 20. And as you see now, it's like the world is just stopped for a second. And there's an opportunity to look and say, what are the things we need? What are the things we don't need? We have to raise our consciousness. Opportunities. We need to be able to give choices, because people are afraid to bring people into this world. We feel like we don't have the resources, but there's more than enough resources for people to be happy in this world. That's water, food, education, shelter, and medicine. A human never designed anything better than a human. We got to focus on humanity. We got to focus on other human beings. You know, we have to be past the past. We're focused on the future now. We had a vision of the future in the 60s, and all these inventors were pushing this vision. And somehow we started to just go into a loop. With this vision, we can create platforms, connect with all the inventors and the designers and the engineers, all the people who have ideas of how this world could work. I am your true Nikola Tesla, and I'm not even a scientist. If you think.
Let me start from the beginning. So you essentially deconstruct things. So when you say in many ways, when you're describing yourself as a visionary, this is what I'm saying is that you're looking at all the systems that are in place, whether it's the record industry, the contracts that are wrong with artists, the way civilization is set up.
I think visionary is too glossy and too saucy of a title. So I'm very mindful with this kind of wording. I'm saying I have a feeling that that's what God is saying, for me to be in service. So the ultimate service position is leader of the free world.